These are your products. Actually, this program is a game changer. You've come from far with this program, and I know when the history of this country will be written, you'll go down the annals of history to have started the most progressive program for the youngsters. I know wherever they are going to, they will never forget you, and they will come back to pay or support other students to go through the same program. Thank you so much. I want to take this opportunity to welcome the CEO, Mr. Luvabo, to take over from there. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, the Governor, Dr. Wilbo Tichilo, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Mheshimiwa Ingoko Seketezo, the County Executive Committee members present, led by my CC Education, the Chair of the Education Committee, my brother, Mheshimiwa Tome Magungo, other honorable members present, the national government, representatives. I've seen the DCC Vihiga, welcome so much. I've seen the TSC and Education Department, represented very well from the national government. Our partners present, colleagues from the department and other departments. Our champions, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You seem not to be happy today. Are you happy?
Yes.
Thank you. Your Excellency, my work is very simple. To invite a few people here to make remarks, actually brief remarks because of time. And I want to start with our partners that we do work with. I want to start with Access, just to come and make a remark, followed by KCB. So, Representative Access, please step forward.
Your Excellency, the Governor of County Government of Vihiga, the Deputy Governor, the CEC Education, all county officials, all protocols observed, I would like to appreciate this occasion and the scholarship we have supported these students who are joining university education. I got an invitation from the CEC Education to attend this function, but I scheduled my journey to travel to Nairobi, then head to the university. Luckily, yesterday, I didn't get the flight, morning flight, so it has been changed to afternoon flight, so I got an opportunity of passing by. I had given our board member, Engineer Otinga, to grace this occasion, so I welcome him to come and just give his brief remark before I wind up.
Your Excellency, Honorable Constituent Deputy Governor, Mr. Seketezo, CEC Education, and the other CEC members, and the rest of the students. Good morning.
Good morning.
Leo ndakina muwe na furaha kubwa sana. Si ndio? Getting such a chance is very difficult. Lakini ukija hapa unaonesha ni kama uko na ni kama ujielewi. Shangilia sawa sawa? So last year we started a program with His Excellency the Governor to all support the students who are going to colleges. And I'm sure that is why Madam CEC Education decided to bring us on board, so that we can also support His Excellency, take you to the universities. Sini sawa sawa? So akitoa 60% na sisi tunatoa 40%. Si ndio? I'm sure Your Excellency, the stellar performance from these candidates or from these pupils will give you the urge and the motivation to support them through university. And as a Access team, we are ready and willing to also support you the way we did last year. In brief, that is why we are here, and we shall be guided by His Excellency on the way the selection will be done when you have gotten the calling letters. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just to add on what he has just said, this year we issued out our application form. We'll be sharing with His Excellence next week, because I'll be flying back to Kisumu on Monday. So we'll organize to meet next week. We shall surrender the forms to His Excellence. Then through the Education Department, Dr. Ruth should be able to select a few of you to join our program so that we can be supported to pursue university education. I can see your outstanding performance, and I must say congratulations to all of you. Thank you for working hard. I know the backgrounds where you come from. I remember the time I was joining my high school education. My just made a good, because by now, if you were living today, I could have bought 400 quality cars to take care of. But I want to appreciate him. He did a good thing to sell that animal to take me to school, because I've been just remain focused and disciplined. On our program, we are going to have support for students who are doing lucrative courses. Like I had the best student, you're going to study for medicine and surgery. So I think you'll be number one on our list, and we'll pick many others from this group. So we shall keep partnering with the county government of Vihiga to support many needy students. It happens that this is my home county. I was born in Sabatia, Losengeli sublocation. So I feel good when I get people who are successful from my county, and I would like to work with you and make sure that you are successful. I'm also a lecturer at the university, so I want to tell you university life is good, but you have to take care of yourself, because there is a lot of freedom there. I know at home, parents may ask you whenever you arrive in the evening, they have some regulations on you so that you arrive on time. But in university, no one will bother about that. So I want to kindly request you to be very disciplined and be grateful for having got this opportunity so that you succeed. And we want you tomorrow to take the leadership. You'll be sitting here and helping more needy students. Like me, I was given scholarship when I was pursuing my degree program in economics. And from that, I've been supporting so many students from the year 2004. I've been giving them scholarships. So you see, I also believe this help will trickle down to many other students who are still in primary school, secondary school, will be able to help them. In fact, Your Excellence, we came up with an alumni for Access. I would want this group to form an alumni for Vihiga County. Through that, we've been able to raise over 5 million. That has been increasing the number of scholarships we are giving to bright and needy students. So this being the second cohort, we need to make follow-up on the first cohort and bring them together so that they can form an alumni, which we'll use to mobilize funds to raise money so that we can support more needy students. Thank you, Your Excellence. I will not be here until you finish the functions. I kindly request to leave so that I can catch up on my flight. Thank you so much. We will continue cooperating.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother from Access. I think now you've got the right news. There are people outside there who are thinking about you. So you guys are in safe hands. Our second partner is KCB. please just come and say a word or so and encourage our students.
Thank you. His Excellency the Governor, the Deputy Governor, Waziri Education, all county officials, the second cohort, good morning. How are you today? My name is Lilian Shanyisa. I'm an employee of Kenya Commercial Bank, that is KCB Bank Group. I'm based at Mbale branch, and today it's an honor just to be in your midst. I'm so privileged just to be with you today and also to congratulate you for the hard work that you've put. I'm sure when you did your KCPE 4 years ago, you didn't see this moment. Is that true? But with God's grace, you are here, and we'd like to say thank you so much for being disciplined, for being hardworking, and at least we are seeing the fruits of your hard work. His Excellency the Governor, I would also wish to thank you so much for holding these kids' hands. At KCB, we have a similar program, but you can imagine as a big bank, so you know we are a big bank. As a big bank, as a county, we are not able to support the number that I'm seeing here today. Because you can imagine in Viga County, we supported 13. And this is one class. Is that true? So the governor is doing good. Because this number is huge, and he has supported you, and you've also played your part. And as a bank, we also want to encourage you. Let also banking be a career of your choice. Sawa sawa. So as you are thinking of your careers, also think about banking to be a career of your choice. So we thank you so much. As a bank, we also continue to affirm our commitment to work with the county in supporting the education sector for the residents of Viga County and also the entire county, country as a whole. So thank you so much. Receive greetings from our branch manager. She was not able to come today, but she's together with us. So there's something that I came with. I don't know if it is the right time to present or we'll do it later on. We can do it later on. Sawa sawa. Thank you so much and have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, KCB. You've been very supportive to this program. Next is the chair of the County Education Board, Madam Karibu sana, Madam Fozia.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Governor, all protocol observed, and the graduates of today, good morning. Morning again. Just stand up a bit and just stretch. Just stretch and smile. It's a beautiful day. All right, have a seat. Thank you very much. I'll be brief a little bit, but I want to digress a little bit because I know I'll not get another opportunity to speak to them. And one of the graduates has spoken about higher education. So I'll quickly digress towards that so that you can get some information that is very relevant to you. Number one, the Kenya Universities and Colleges Placement Services Board has opened its portal for placements of universities currently and middle-level colleges, which will be going on from now. So you can log in into those particular portals and be able to choose the courses that you can work with. Number two, for those of you, I am saying the success rate of this particular cohort is 93% to those ones who are actually going to universities, and the others are going to the middle-level colleges. So you're talking of 100% transition, which is excellent. Now, you talked about fees. Maybe what you do not know is that the government offers partial scholarship and partial loan. Partial scholarships and partial loans. There are several categories. In the first category is 100% scholarship for the extremely needy. Okay? In the second category, I think the scholarship is 80% and the loan is 20% until it reaches a scholarship of 35%, a loan of about 60%, and you pay just about 7% in fees. So it is not 350,000 that you have to pay. All right? The fees that is there is the actual cost, but the money that you will pay is just about 7% of that cost. Unless you don't qualify for the loan or your parents don't want you to apply for the loan, then you have to pay that other money that is supposed to be on the loan. So I don't think that that should be a reason why you should not qualify or apply for courses. And I am sure with KCB here, Kenya and the county government, those ones who really need and do not qualify, I'm sure something that can be worked up. There are very many courses. Bwana Governor, we have one university here in Vihiga County, 4 national polytechnics, of which one is being upgraded, and 35 VTIs, Vocational and Technical Training Institutes. I would implore you that for those ones who you want to give scholarships, retain them here in Vihiga County so that even we grow our institutions here in Vihiga County. We were discussing with the CEC and we found out that some courses like beauty therapy, we are actually training people from Kisumu, Siaya and Kakamega, and in Vihiga County, a class of 45 only has 3 students. I think we need to change the narrative of Vihiga County, and the narrative is this one's here. So as I come back to you, quickly, we are honored to have had an opportunity to nurture you through the different schools as the Ministry of Education. And for you to reach here has not been a mean feat. It's been easy, it's been hard. But you have been given a gift that nobody can ever give you. You've been given the wings within which to fly your dreams. And those dreams are now valid. Because there is no one who can stop you from achieving what you set yourself to do. But you need 5 things that I will give you. You need what we call moral discipline. My colleague talked to you about universities and the freedom that is there. If you do not have moral behavior, you are going down the drain. I will also talk about another discipline called education discipline. In university, nobody cares whether you're in class or not. The teacher will come and teach one student, and if you miss that, you've missed out, because city teaching is very different. The third discipline that I would like you to focus on is called the spiritual discipline. Please focus on your spiritual discipline, your God. Never forget your roots and where you have come from. Because as the Swahili say, mwacha mila ni nini? Ni mtumwa. Na ukisahau mila zako na dini yako, wallahi utapotea. The fourth discipline I'm going to talk about is financial discipline. Do not live beyond your means. If you know you are poor, there is no crime. There is no crime in being poor. Accept that I am poor, and then work towards moving away from being poor. Because being poor might not be a choice, but remaining poor is a choice. Sorry to say that, and that's an argument for another day. And the last discipline you will need is emotional discipline. What you think and how you think will define who you are as a person. Those are the success factors that you need in terms of moving from here to there. So as you have been given the wings to fly through education, you have been given an opportunity to rise. Some of you are the first in your family, the first in your village, the first in what? Break that glass ceiling, because there's nothing that is stopping you from being the first in wherever you go. And the path to the first is hard, but you create room for others to follow you, and you lead. Congratulations to Cohort of 2023. May God be with you.
Yeah, please.
I now come here with another capacity. I am a lecturer at Kaimosi Friends University. I teach commerce, so banking is under my forte. We have all the courses you need, including medicine. We don't have Bachelor of Medicine, but we have Bachelor of Clinical Medicine and Bachelor of Optometry Sciences, and Bachelor of Nursing, which gets filled within the first 2 days of opening the portal, because it is one of the most marketable courses in Kenya right now. Our Bachelor of Optometry is the only 2 universities in Kenya that, actually 2 universities in East Africa offering that. So these are opportunities for you to actually open up. We are working very closely with the Ministry of Education, KICD, and others to bring in the CBET education. And we are also empowering other courses. We are having courses in statistics and mathematics. We are having a climate change center that is coming up in liaison with the laboratory that is here, Geographical Information Systems. We are having Bachelor of Commerce with about 10 different disciplines: marketing, human resource, accounting, risk and insurance, entrepreneurship, supply chain, finance. We are having statistics as a degree and other science courses. We are having a lot of research that is coming in, and at the moment, we are only open to more opportunities. And for you to grow your county, and that is why I said earlier on, let us grow and grow our institutions within the county. I will tell the governor, if you're going to give somebody a scholarship, mpatie kama amekuja pesa inabaki nyumbani. Akimaliza tena kusoma hapa, anakuwa bonded, anafanya kazi hapa, so that this brain remains to grow Vihiga County, because it is not anybody who can change the narrative of Vihiga, but we ourselves. Nobody will solve our issues. We have Friends College Kaimosi, which has been upgraded to a national polytechnic. We have Chanzeiwe, Ebukanga, and Sabatia, which are also national polytechnics with different courses. So there is no reason why any of you should not be in any of our university or our colleges here in Vihiga County. And the good thing is that things like accommodation. So unajua tu unaweza kukaa na senge ya Rejepturu, rekanzidha ho, no. Nikae na yeye, nikule kidogo, nikienda shuleni, Friday narudi nyumbani, ama namna gani? Because we are looking at cutting down costs, but being the first to be the first graduate of the family. I'm the first graduate in my family to hold a PhD. And I'm proud. So, what is your first? Thank you very much, Bwana Governor. And we will look forward to meeting you in Kaimosi. He has had me scholarships and a letter Kaimosi. Asante.
Give a heart clap to Madam Fozia. You can see she's a scholar, a serious scholar. Eh? It's a role model. Eh? Now, next is, I want to invite Madam Deputy County Commissioner for Vihiga, just to come around here and give your remarks. I know the sub-county administrator didn't recognize you, but you are now recognized. Karibu.
Well, Your Excellency, the Governor, Deputy Governor, all county officials present, and national government officials, our champions today, good morning. I will just say 2 things, just to congratulate the county government for the good work you are doing. Sponsoring a cohort of almost 100 is not easy. Number 2 is that we have been working closely with the department to ensure that there is no duplication in terms of sponsorship. And lastly, I just want to congratulate the graduates and tell them that being a teenager, especially when you are going to prime youth, is not easy. Being admitted to university is another journey you are going to start. Kindly, the word is, remember where you are coming from. Remember your parents. I also have the same age governor. And as a parent, it is not easy in the house. It is not easy. They acquire different characters. When they are at university, they want to copy what they have not done. And most of them end up being suspended or even expelled from colleges. We don't want to waste money meant for developments for the county. By ensuring that we retain them at school, I kindly request that we mentor them even when they are still in university until we ensure that they are successful. Otherwise, we wish you all the best. Thank you. And kindly receive the apology of my county commissioner who was supposed to be with you. He was committed in other duties. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Madam Deputy County Commissioner. I don't know whether my colleagues are here. Chief officers, just to come and introduce yourself because of time.
Your Excellency, the Governor, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, our members of County Assembly, Waziri, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Sylvester Skane. I'm the Chief Officer for Youth and Sports. I'm your servant. Your office is up there, just above the Governor's office, room 205. I want to say congratulations, and congratulations, Governor, for good job done. We have a neurosurgeon in the next 7 years, and I know we are going to have AI engineers here in the next 5 or 6 years. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sylvester Skane. Sylvester Skane is the Chief Officer in charge of Youth and Sports. So where all of you fall. I forgot to mention my name. I'm Dominic Luvavo, the Acting Chief Officer, Department of Education, Science, Technical and Vocational Training. Mine is just to say congratulations, team, for a good job done. Remember where you came from and beware what you want to achieve in future. The Chair Education Board mentioned a number of things, and I want to reiterate that be determined, remain focused if you want to achieve the dreams you've set or the vision you set as an individual. God bless you. Next time, let us meet when you guys are happy, when you are now lawyers here, neurosurgeons, engineers. We have so many facilities in the county, and we expect you guys to come and work in those facilities. Health centers, we have the our county industrial park, and we expect guys to come and provide more knowledge to our people in Vihiga County. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I want to take this opportunity to invite the County Executive Committee member for the Department of Education, Science, Technical and Vocational Training. Karibu.
Your Excellency, the Governor, Deputy Governor, my colleagues, students, good morning. Good morning. Thank you. I'm glad today we have met, and I know it's a day that you're longing for. Before I say anything, Your Excellency, I would like to recognize my fellow CECs who are here. Kindly come up and just introduce yourselves and say a word.
Your Excellency, the Governor and the Deputy Governor, my colleagues, the honorable members of County Assembly, the distinguished people, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mulongo Mesha Konzere. I'm the CECM for Gender, Culture, Youth, Sports and Social Services. I want to say one word, and this is a quote. If you see a beautiful path, ask where it leads to. But if you see a beautiful destination, never mind about the path. Keep walking. End of quote. I just believe that it is your decision where you want to go and that destination is about your choice. Amen. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki.
Your Excellency, our Governor, our Deputy Governor, observing the protocol set. Good morning. Actually, it's good afternoon. Imefika saa sita. For me, I just want to encourage each and every one of you. We were where you are. And one thing that we were taught when we are at your stage is that now we are the champions in our communities. That primary school you are in, go volunteer to teach the class 8. That high school you are in, go volunteer to even help the teacher mark exams or do something. As you volunteer, you learn. As you volunteer, you acquire more knowledge. And you gain the required experience. When you go to university, don't be just a normal average student. Also, there are opportunities within colleges and universities. As I was in university and even college, I started at Kiambu Institute of Science and Technology. I volunteered to be cleaning the computer laboratory. By cleaning, I interacted with the person who was the lab assistant. And by doing so, I got a chance to understand a little bit deeper than the normal student. Sawa sawa. So there are opportunities that are open. Within the county, under the leadership of His Excellency the Governor, we are setting up ICT hubs. We are having partnerships with different development partners. When you see those opportunities, please plug into them. Ukisikia watu wanafundishwa na ajira, kuja. Ukisikia watu wanafundishwa na Huawei, ingia ndani. So that now you can even be more marketable and have more opportunities as you study on the careers of your choice. May God bless you.
Thank you so much. First, I would like to say congratulations. You have made it. Now you've done the step 2. We're now waiting for you to go to step 3. Isn't it? KCP was step 1. Now Form 4 was step 2. So we are waiting for you to go ahead. As you're still waiting to move on, I would still ask you to be disciplined. I remember we said, when you are in school, when you close school, bring us your report cards. Some of you have not been bringing the report cards, and yet you know that's another indiscipline thing. So when you go ahead, try to follow instructions, try to be obedient, and your life will be easy. You are now coming into the world, so take care of yourselves. Your Excellency, I would like to talk to the ward admins. Kindly, those who are here, stand up. This exercise that we move through until where we are to get these students, it's because of this group that you are seeing. They dedicate their time to actually help us identify these students. We cannot go not recognizing them. Thank you. I would also like to thank the Access who gave us scholarship of 23 students. At this moment when you are leaving, you've registered there. Please leave us your proper mobile numbers. We are going to get to you. You've seen the Access people here. The last time they gave us scholarships, we were supposed to get 30, but we missed 7 because we could not get the 7 people on phone. Try and look for a mobile phone that you know that we can get you very easily. And the Access have just told me they are bringing us forms next week. So we expect you to come after next week to pick the form so that you can start filling them. Now that the COOPS is open, has opened, we'll need you to start filling so that we see how it can go. I would also like to take this chance to thank KCB, who have been with us in all education activities, Your Excellency. And today they have given us gifts that you are going to give to the best students, those who have gotten B+ and above. They will be able to be given gifts by KCB. You take care of yourselves and be vigilant and always be alert. We can call you anytime for anything because you are now, you belong to him. Don't think that you've now come out of school and you don't belong to him anymore. He's still your father. He's the father you acquired. And try not to go into, now that you're at home, there are many things happening. We have the cards, we have the what. Try to lead a normal life. All the time, let God guide you in everything that you are doing. At this moment, I would like to invite our education committee of the assembly, whom we've worked very well. And we are having the chair and we are having the chair of the education committee, Mr. Okoba.
Thank you, Madam Waziri, Your Excellency, the Governor, our Deputy Governor, the Chief Officers who are here, Waziri, the Department of Education, our ward administrators, our partners, that is KCB, and others. Our guest of honor today, good morning. Oh, it's an afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Unajua sijui mbona hamna furaha. Good afternoon. Before I say one or two, kindly let me welcome our area MCA to officially welcome us here again. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Governor, all protocols observed. Now, the second cohort, this is your day. What that means, plus our partners in education. Good afternoon. I'm called Dr. Mavisi Fred. I am the area MCA of this ward. So, Chair, education, feel welcome. Fellow members, feel welcome. By virtue of my training, I've been trained to speak less, listen more, observe more, and even use my nostril to a great extent. So I'll be very brief. Your Excellency, this is a very rare moment. That is always available to very few in Kenya. The other day, I happened to have attended the Equity Wings to Fly program where they were unveiling their cohort. And it was under the invitation of some of the students that I taught at the School of Medicine, who are currently specialists in various fields. And from that congregation, I was able to see what actually education can do to a generation. So, Excellency, as just like one of the cohort talked about two key things, a political thief and an ordinary thief. Your Excellency, whatever you are doing here, you might not be knowing it now, but in the next few years, villages in Viga County and mamas in Viga County and these comrades will be praying to the Almighty, saying thank you so much for the scholarship that you started in this county. I wanted to speak when Access was here. Your Excellency, I'm a product of Access. I got a scholarship from Access at the School of Medicine when I had no hope. After the village had done Amina Rambe for me, and we were able to raise 12,000 Kaiser, you are lucky, at least you are 40K per month. I had 12,000 to join med school with no hope. No hope completely. And I'm impressed with this guy, Your Excellency. The other day I was at MCR High School trying to admit a student there. When I went to the notice board, I saw an A with the name Kaiser. I didn't know it was your product. So congratulations, Kaiser, for bringing that to MCR to the limelight. I was bringing another student there, just like your case. This child, Your Excellency, topped Madira Primary School, and up to now, he hasn't joined high school. So through my efforts, I was able to secure a scholarship for him from Cooperative Bank. He'll be joining on Monday at MCR High School where Kaiser was. So I believe with time I love to bring him at the branch. You talk to him. Because it's a similar story like yours. He was supposed to join Bubai Secondary School as a day scholar, but then Coop Bank have taken him up. He'll be going to MCR High School just like Kaiser. So it's a similar story to yours. I'll bring him to you. Just mentor him, even as I'll mentor you myself, to ensure that you achieve the best that you need to do in the world of medicine. So look for me. I'll work with you, even as you work with the Master George, who is joining MCR High School. To the cohorts, Dr. from Kaimus has talked about life at the college. I've also taught at the university for the last 7 years. And I'll tell you one thing about university education or college life. It is not a walk in the park. Ukienda huko, uone umefika, you want to roll with the who is who in that college, you'll be minced meat. College life has so many good things, but they have financial implications. If you don't have the finances, that's when you end up getting into the wrong gangs. Just as you said, accept who you are. If you are poor, you are poor. Then work towards getting out of that poverty threshold. I call it a threshold because you can get out of that. You have the potential. You guys are lucky. Access is here. The forms are coming. And CUSP is open. When you are feeling for your courses of choice in the CUSP portal, be very careful. You make the wrong choice, if your cut-off points will not allow you to take that course, they'll go for the second, third, or fourth, or anywhere else they'll drop you to. So before you do your choice on the CUSP portal, consider some advice from those guys you know are well-versed with the university entrance applications. From Gogo Mluma, just walk into my office, I will guide you, or now we'll fill that portal and make a choice for the right courses that you think you can be able to finish. If you know you have a capability, go for it. But I can tell you, you'll drop out. So go for that course that you know you have the capability, and you'll give it your level best for the 4-year or 5-year journey that will be at the College of Higher Education. I think I'll stop there, but we'll work with you. And Your Excellency, the biggest challenge these guys have, again, probably remember laptop. Sindio? Mkona laptop? So I think in the next allocation we can try somewhere. Maluneza tafuta tu pesa kidogo, the next cohort. Okay, kuja hapa, the top ones to motivate them. Wakoke Kinga College na at least ka laptop wanze nayo, coursework yao wakiendelea. Sina mengi ya kusema. I wish to say thank you so much our partners. Thank you so much Madam Ruth and your team. You've been very supportive to us as MCAs. And thank you so much, Chair Education. And most of all, Your Excellency, stay blessed always. Be blessed, and Mungu alinde na wabariki siku zote. Asanteni sana, Dr. Fred Mavisi, area MCA, and the Chair, the Health Committee, Viga County. Just the last one, For those who wish to go to med school, His Excellency the Governor is working into converting the Mbale Level 5 Hospital into Viga County Teaching and Referral Hospital with partnership with Kaimosi University. So very soon we'll be having nursing interns and attachments happening at Viga County Referral Hospital, Teaching and Referral Hospital. And Your Excellency, now in the next few years we'll be having an anatomy lab so that when Kaimosi brings in the MBCHB program, so that we can be able to do, as they do their medicine, they do their anatomy skills at the County Referral Hospital. Thank you so much. Feel welcome.
Asante sana daktari, who happens to be my uncle again. Honorable Madam, karibu.
Your Excellency, Honorable Wilbur Tichelo, Deputy Governor, the Executive, Ward Administrators, Program Officers, our students, good afternoon. Mbona mwongee na furaha? Good afternoon. There's light at the end of the tunnel, isn't it? May I take this opportunity to thank the Almighty God who has given us a gift of life. It's a bright morning or evening for us all as we see our students who started their journey right away from ECD. When you many presenters who have been here, they don't talk about ECD. And these students pass through ECD. So you are there. Eh? How many years? How many years? 2 years. Don't forget about ECD. Don't forget the teacher who showed you how to write, who removed mucus from your nose, who cleaned your cloth. So when you start talking about primary and you forget about ECD, I feel sad. Because we are here as people who gave you the right knowledge at the basic of your studies. Civil. Many have talked about discipline. Many have talked about moral. And you know, you are undergoing developmental changes. Girls, especially girls. We have a hyena outside there. And if you are not careful, your journey might end on the way. Sometimes boys survive, but girls, when they become useless, they just become useless forever. So when you are there, stand on your right. Do what is right. Learn to say, no, I don't want this. Learn to say, I want this, I don't want this. Be able to differentiate between good and bad. Girls, are you getting me? You see, the Viga County has taken its money. He has invested in you. And after you have come as a successful person, after your study, go back to the community, give back to the community. Many people don't get blessings because they forget where they come from. Watu wanasaidiwa, unafika mahali, hasa unamaliza, unakataa hata kusaidia shule yenye iko karibu na wewe. Kwa sababu unaona ilikuwa nguvu yako. Kwa sababu unaona bidii yako ya kupita mtihani ndio umefika penye huko. We are telling you and you are still repeating. Go back to the community, give back to the community. Wangapi wametoka shule na vitabu exercise books ziandikwa ndani? Kuna mwenye amekuja kuna kitabu nyumbani? Exercise book. Mlimaliza zote? Kama uko nayo na mtoto ako nyumbani anasumbukana kitabu ya kuandika, si unasonga to the next village unamwambia kitabu ndio itumia. Don't be self-centered. Mtu mwenye ako egocentric anafikiria yeye peke yake. But you are giving you energy. We are trying to enlighten you so that if you go there, help us to recruit more other students to see a bright future. Governor, tumefanya nao kazi. Right from CDF, umefanya kazi mzuri. Hata sometimes I always wonder, which words can I use to describe your behavior? Yani tabia ya governor na fikira zake ni tofauti na politicians wengine. Kuna msichana amesema hapa, political thief. Ukienda nyumbani, wewe kuwa kielelezo kwa mzazi wako. Atachagua political thief ama atachagua ordinary thief. Mnasikia wanafunzi? Mkienda nyumbani, saidieni wazazi kujua mtu atasaidia hata watoto wengine bado wanakuja. Hata mkiwa hivi mnaweza tengeneza WhatsApp group yenu. Hata hii WhatsApp group mkienda you make follow up of your friend, where is he? Sio tu unaenda alafu unapotelea Mombasa, tuseme Kisumu, Nairobi University, wengine JKUAT, alafu mnapoteleana hivyo. Kama hivi you are brothers and sisters, be your brother's keeper. Sikia mwenye ako Moi University ako namna gani? Ni kitu gani mmempata? How can we help our sister? Enda pale mfanye counseling kwa hiyo mtu mwenye anapotea na njia, sivyo? So vile mko hivi, tengeneze WhatsApp group yenu. Hata si mambo yetu sisi tutawaambia. You are just brothers and sisters, daughters and sons of Dr. Wilbur Tichilo, sivyo? Sasa mkienda nje, saidieni wengine wenye wako huko. Governor, bado tunakuombea tu. You still have life to live. Ana kuna mengi bado tutafanya. Wenye wanasaidia governor kufanya kazi ya kuchagua wanafunzi. Ukichagua wanafunzi, chagua wanafunzi the needy. Mimi napenda mtoto mwenye ako needy and bright student. Hata mkificha wengine ndani, huwa sioni nini, lakini nasema tafuta needy kwanza. Malizana na yeye ndio usonge kwa mwingine. Lakini ukianza kuchukua watoto wenye hawafai kuingia kwa program, huwa mimi sielewi vizuri, but I'm seeing this almost all of them are needy. Unajua needy child unamwangalia tu vile anaangalia. Sometimes a needy child wanasema poverty inamnyang'anya confidence. Anaangalia kama ajielewi. But I'm seeing now mmeanza kujielewa, sivyo? Mkienda nyumbani mwambie wazazi mmejielewa, sivyo? Asanteni sana. Mimi naitwa Helen Mwanika, nominated the MCA. Mimi background yangu naitwanga mwalimu wa ECD. Naipenda kabisa, sivyo? Hata wengine mnachoose kuwa walimu wa ECD. Msifikiri wenye waliangua mtihani peke yao. Asante sana.
Haya. Mpigieni makofi. Sumona akililia mwalimu wa ECD. Asante sana. Wacha nichukue fursa hii nimkaribishe mama yangu ambaye ni Vice Chair Education Committee kwa Assembly ya Vihiga. Asante.
Thank you. Your Excellency the Governor, Your Excellency the Deputy Governor, Honorable MCS, County Government officials, board administrators, partners, funzi. Good afternoon. Wenyewe mmechoka. Good afternoon. Mjipe nguvu kidogo. My name is Gladys Yalwala, the MCA Chavaka at the Assembly. A lot has been said and you have been listening, but as my friend says, you have not noted anything down. But let me hope you are the type that hears and understands for good. Isn't it? Yeah. Today, it's my pleasure to just say congratulations for having worked hard and achieving whatever you have achieved. Somebody said you went, you saw, and you conquered. Congratulations. I would like to congratulate the governor for this noble duty that he has done. He has given you the light, which we want to encourage you to shine so that you also help others see the same light. Governor amewafanyia na nyinyi tunawahimiza pia muweze kusaidia wenzenu baadaye. Today I want to talk about what Fauzia said, that you are going to university and nobody is going to take care of you there. It will be you and you alone. It will be you to decide whether to go to class. It will be you to decide whether to stay in the hostel. It will be you to decide whether to eat and not to eat. Nobody will be begging, oh, my child, my daughter, please eat. It's something small. Nobody will be there for you. It will just be you and you alone. There is this issue that has come up, femicide. I want to condemn it. And I want to tell you, as you go, be careful. Take care of yourself. Do not get involved in such activities. Wasichana, msitamani pesa. Ati umeona mtu wa gari anakuonyesha pesa mingi, unamfuata. In the end, it's your body parts that will be taken either to Nigeria or elsewhere for money. Na wewe mwenyewe, your parents will have lost you for good. So we are saying, please take care of yourselves. Boys, do not be lured into such businesses, because in the end, you will be caught. Na utaishia kwa jela miaka yako yote. You'll have wasted even the time you went to school. You'll have wasted your education. You'll have wasted the money that the governor has spent on you. So today we are saying that we want to send our good girls and boys to university, and when you go there, please go and look for whatever you are going for, but not joining cults and participating in bad activities. Your Excellency, recently, just a few days ago, when there was recruitment for NYS, most boys and girls were left out because they had tattooed their bodies. So I'm telling my boys and girls, please, do not put those tattoos on your bodies. And maybe some of you already have them. If we tell you to remove your clothes, all of you, we want to check you. I'm sure we can find 1, 2, 3 here with the tattoos. Those things will not help you. In fact, they will kill you. I beg to stop there, and I want to wish you well as you start this journey. May God bless you.
Thank you, Madam. Mine will be very short. My name is Michael Okoba from Emabungo Ward. I'm the MCA from Emabungo Ward. First and foremost, huyu kijana amesema anaenda Equity Bank, si ndio? Ni hiyo Equity ya Luanda, si ndio? Hizo maneno za stationery for the 4 years, utapitia pale Luanda ndakupatia 12 account books zile ambazo zitakusaidia hiyo wakati utakuwa unasoma, si ndio? Na maybe on the banking partners that we have, is 40,000 included for the buying the suit, maybe for the 5 days? Is it 5 or 4 working days? The 40,000 is included inside there. You might not be able to know. So unajua bwana governor, huyu kijana amelia, hiyo 40,000 lazima koti itakuwa inatoka hapo ndani pia. Haya, tukiingia kwa maneno nyingine ni matters concerning again the area that you went to school. You know, Msire High School, for it to excel the way it is excelling right now, it is because of the governor. That time when you're still the MP, he made Msire what it is. Na sasa unajua umefanya governor akitembea hata Msire atakuwa anatembea akiweka kichwa yake juu, kwa sababu unaangalia mtoto wangu ndio huyu ako hapa. Si unaona ndio huyu ni mimi na ambaye nilimweka hapo. Congratulations for making Vihiga County and for making our governor proud. We have funds. You have been told here about maybe making an coming together, forming a WhatsApp group. Kindly do so. Let those funds not to be zile ambazo zitakuingiza ill motive and ill manners. Kwa sababu gani naongelea haya mambo? Simu inaweza kuharibu na simu inaweza kujenga. We have betting that saa hii kila mahali unaona vijana wanafanya nini? Betting. Kindly. Nawaomba, wakati mmekuwa hapa, mmesomeshwa for these 4 years, hii pesa tu ya kupata kuwapeleka shule ilikuwa shida. Hii pesa kidogo unapatiwa pocket money tafadhali, ama wakati wala watachukuliwa na government, ile pesa kidogo unaenda nao shule, itumie kwa njia ambayo ni nzuri sana. Mnajua tuko na mkulima. Huyu mkulima amefuga ng'ombe. Hawa ng'ombe ni wa grade. Unajua wanafungiwanga kwa zizi. Lakini wakati wanatolewa nje kuoshwa, utaona ng'ombe inaruka juu, inarusha miguu ikikimbia kila mahali. That is an example of you. That time, the time when you were waking up, ilikuwa ni bell. The time when you are going to school, to sleep, ilikuwa ni bell. Now, it is your own and the life in front. Uko mbele pale tunaenda. tafadhali, when you are joining universities, utilize each and every time that you are given to benefit the community that you have come home from. Governor, next time, I would like at least, this is our second cohort, let the results be grouped per ward so we can know which ward is doing well. Kwa sababu mimi sitaki nirudi Mabungo na watu ambao watoto ambao tumewapeleka alafu wanatuaibisha sisi wakati inafika wakati wa results. Si ndio? Let us be grouping you as wards so that as we go, we know the progress that you are taking, you as our second cohort. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Na wakati mnaenda huko mbele, mkumbuke you are still, huyu ndo baba yenyu ule ambaye atawaongoza huko mbele. Asanteni sana, wacha nichukue fursa hii nimkaribishe deputy governor akapate kutuhutubia. Asante sana, kwa makofi tafadhali tumkaribishe. Asante sana. Thank you sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor, the Mheshimiwa Waziri in charge of education, together with your colleagues, the honorable members of the County Assembly, Mheshimiwa MCS, host MCA, together with the chair of the Education Committee, the representation of the County Commissioner, our partners in KCB, together with Access, the second cohort, who are sons and daughters of His Excellency Dr. Wilbur Otichilo. Hamjambo nyote. Good afternoon. God is good, and all the time. Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor. I'm delighted to join you onto this important occasion of celebrating the second cohort of Governor Dr. Wilbur Otichilo Scholarship. Your Excellency, with your permission, kwa ruhusa yako, allow me to invite, niruhusu nialike this elder who has a lot of wisdom, a friend of yours, a friend of this county, and he has a passion around this noble idea that you brought to the people of this county. So allow me invite Mzee Stanley Chabaga. He has a lot to share with us, and before this distinguished second cohort. Karibu.
Thank you. His Excellency, the Governor, Mr. Otichilo, who is my friend, wale ambao wamefika na wale wako hapa, na msalimu kwa jina la Yesu Kristo. Hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Kwa jina ni Stanley Chabaga, Senior Chief or former Chief of Sabatia Sub-County. And I'm coming from Gagulosi Village, Gaigedi Sub-Location, Wodanga Location, Sabatia Sub-County. Sikutazamia kuzungumuza. My aim was to come and see the governor on special occasion, lakini nilipopata amekuja hapa, nikaona nije akimaliza niende kumweleza maneno ambayo yalinifanya kutoka Gagulosi, Gaigedi Sub-Location, Wodanga Location, Sabatia Sub-County. Kwa majina ni Stanley Chabaga, na mimi namuuliza wanafunzi, kama mnapata scholarship, tafadhali msome, na mshauri wengine mwende kusoma kwa nguvu, kwa sababu bila usomi wewe mtu kwa Kenya hii. Na haswa nasema hivyo because I used to be recruiting officer in Kenya Defense Forces. Wale ambao walikuwa wanapita vijana kama nyinyi, ilinifanya niwaandike kazi waende kwa training ya kupigana. Kama unaenda unasoma, tafadhali weka bidii kwa masomo yako na ujionyeshe namna ulivyo. Na mimi nasema nafikiri ningali na nguvu namna hii kwa sababu nilikuwa kwa jeshi and I used to train cadets officers, wale ambao walienda kufanya kazi za kijeshi. Kwa nyinyi ambao wamefika hapa, tafadhalini mweka kinani kwa masomo yenu na mjue mko hapa na muendelee kusoma, ili wakati utafika utafanya kazi yako ukiwa na discipline. Na discipline ndio kitu muhimu, na discipline inaanzia kutoka nyumbani. Respect your parents. You respect your elders, village elders. Respect the administration. Ukifanya namna hiyo utakuwa mwanafunzi mwema in your future. Utapata maarifa mazuri kutoka kwa hiyo. Nazungumza kwa namna hii, ningetaka nyinyi ambao mnasoma, tafadhali, especially from Vihiga County, mkisoma, when they do recruitment to join the army or Kenya Defense Forces, whatever category you'll be taken, please work very hard, kwa sababu hiyo ndiyo ilikuwa kazi mimi nilikuwa nafanya. So bwana governor, hawa wajitahidi, wasome na wajitegemee wenyewe baada ya training. And normally I usually say, don't go to work without training. Specialize yourself in certain category, mahali we mwenyewe unapenda. Ukipita hapo ndio uende kufanya kazi. Professionally, I'm trained teacher. I'm trained cadet officer in the army. Those are the old days. Kwa hivyo mkifanya kazi, kama mwingine tulikutana naye kaniambia, Chabaga, we ungali tu namna ulivyokuwa. Nikasema nimezeeka. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu I have discipline. And discipline yourself na ile kazi ambayo nataka kufanya ama kusomea itakufanya uwe mtu wa discipline. Na uanzie, discipline begins at home. As wazungu wanasema, charity begins at home. Mjitahidi sana, muhakikishe ya kwamba muko na discipline, na discipline hii itakusaidia. Ukiwa na nidhamu mzuri, kila kitu kikitokea kitakusaidia. Kwa hivyo namuomba muende muwe watu wa discipline. And you should remember your home. And you should remember your county. We have here our governor. You should know that you are from Vihiga and you went through training or any job during the period of Mr. Otikelo, who is our governor. Mimi ni mtu wa maneno mengi, wacha nifike hapa tujue tutaonana. Asante sana.
Asante, tumpigie makofi vizuri tafadhali. Your Excellency the Governor, I'll be very precise. I want to thank the Almighty God for you, Your Excellency the Governor. Thank you for this brilliant idea. Your Excellency, you've been able to lift the education potential in this second cohort. And Your Excellency, we stand with you to witness as you celebrate the quality grades that have been able to be produced by these sons and daughters of yours. So allow me join the rest who have spoke before me in commending and saying to the second cohort, hongera sana, congratulations. Thank you for making His Excellency the Governor proud by delivering quality grades. Thank you also for working hard for yourselves. Thank you also for making your parents, your family proud, because when you are able to get the best performance, like the best student in delivering an A, you fall before the eyes of the world as a performer. So as you embark on your education journey that lies ahead, you're informed by your abilities and capabilities to be the best. As you go to the college education, at least you have a foundation of performance that will mold you to the level best. And the world is competitive, and it requires your competitiveness so that you can become the best. I want to urge you to keep focus, give to your level best. There are other advantages that will enable you to become the best in Kenya and the best in the world by making Viga proud and the Governor proud. Try your level best as you wait for calling letters, as you engage on whatever you can do to your level best. Have purpose in whatever you do. The world is moving and changing. Ensure that you arm yourself with information technology skills. The world is now technology driven. Out of what lies ahead of you, ensure that you arm yourself with information and technology so that you can be able to compete with the rest of the world as the best from this county. So I want to wish you all the best, and I'm sure His Excellency the Governor is going to count on out of you, out of your cohort, engineers, laboratory technologists, pilots, lawyers, and other profession of good standing that will bring out the best out of you so that you can be able to solve, to be part and parcel of citizens of this republic from this county of Vihiga that will be able to solve problems and provide solutions that will change the lives of others before you and or others who are equally ahead of you. So I want to wish you all the best in life and thank you for the commendable performance that we've come to celebrate. And with those remarks, because of time and because of the mood, I'm convinced that this cohort wants to listen to His Excellency the Governor, who is your father. I'll request all of us to rise up, tafadhali. Tusimame tafadhali. Na nichukue fursa hii kuwauliza kwa unyenyekevu mkubwa, mkaribishe gavana wetu kwa furaha na makofi tafadhali. Tumkaribishe gavana vizuri.
Let us be seated. in an occasion like this, where we are celebrating our success, it is usually very difficult to know what message to convey to those who are already have shown success. A lot has been said here since we gathered here. So I don't intend to repeat. Probably I will just highlight a few of the issues that are very crucial. But allow me, first and foremost, thank the Almighty God for this occasion and for the life He has given us all through this journey we have been working together. Second, I want to thank our Department of Education and the Committee of Education of our Assembly for agreeing to my suggestion to have this program, the Governor's Scholarship, because I strongly believe that this is a program that is transformative, and it's a program that, if well utilized, will change the lives of many households and families and individuals. I'm happy to preside over this occasion where we are celebrating our second cohort in the Governor's Scholarship Program. And more so, I'm very delighted and happy that this second cohort has done us proud by performing very well. Out of the 108 candidates we had, 100 of you have scored a minimum to go to university. So that's not a mean performance. You have done extremely well. And nobody in this cohort has failed. In fact, the minimum we have is a C. So basically, all of you have passed 100%. This, to me, as your patron, as your father, and as your governor, I'm very proud. And on my own behalf, on the behalf of the Education Department and the entire government of Vihiga County, I want to most sincerely thank you, our students, for making us proud and for doing what we asked you to do. I remember when we gave you the scholarship when you were going to Form 1. You are very small, you are very shy, and you had come from very, very poor background. You don't believe in yourselves. But through the journey of 4 years, we have walked with you, we have counseled you, we have mentored you, and finally, you have given us the best results we are looking for. I believe those of you who are before us today, you are a big potential. You are a big asset to this county and to this country. You are on a journey which, if we conclude it well, you will contribute significantly to the welfare of our people and of our country, and even globally. So I want to wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, whatever you choose to do as part of your career and engagement in life. You have been given very good advice by those who spoke earlier. Please heed that advice. It's very important. Up to this moment, you are being under instructions or under control of either your parents or when you are in school. But as you transit to the college, to the university or any of the colleges, you are going to be free. You will be on your own. And the destiny now, from now henceforth, is in your hands. Who you are going to become from today, it's you who is going to decide. So you have a very crucial period. Actually, you are now entering a turning point in your life. You either make it or don't make it. You have already demonstrated that you can make it. From the time you came from ECD to the time we went to primary school and now to secondary school, and now you are transiting to university and other colleges. So you can make it. So our advice is that maintain the same trajectory. Do not change. Keep the same path and remain focused. You have been told, remember where you are coming from. Don't forget. As you go to college, you are going to meet your fellow students from very different backgrounds. Those from extremely rich backgrounds. They will have the money and they will ask you, all they need is your company, and they will pay everything. Please don't fall in that trap. Just remain who you are, focus, and do what you want to do. And in life, you do what you like doing best without any payment or without any encouragement, but do it because you have loved doing it. So as you choose the courses you want to undertake, do soul searching and find out what is it, what do you want to be, what passion do you have it. You may say you want to do engineering, but you don't have, or you have qualified to do engineering or medicine, but you don't have passion for it. Please don't take it because you have qualified. We know many people, and I have a litany of people who I know. They qualified and they did courses because their parents or because their friends encouraged them to do it. But after finishing, they discovered that those trainings were not their passion. And I know of engineers, medical doctors who have left those professions and are doing different things. I've even met those who even left as doctors and they are now chefs in hotels because they love cooking and cooking is their passion. And they have left being doctors and they are chefs and they love it. So follow your passion. Follow your passion. Don't be encouraged because you got the qualification, therefore you can do whatever course is there. No. Follow your passion. You have also your talent. There is something you love doing, something you do seamlessly without being forced to do. Also build your talent. We are in a world where you can no longer just follow one direction or one sector. you have to do as many things as possible. And therefore, as you pursue your passion, but there are many other things you can do. So there is what is called mad skilling. You should be able to have many skills so that anytime that skill is required, you are able to be marketable or to be competitive. So set your standards very high, and more so, your moral standards. That is extremely important. You can excel in your exam, you can even get a first-class degree, but if your moral character is wanting, I can assure you, you will not be successful in life. So your moral character is very important. You have been told here, your emotional intelligence is fundamental. Check your emotions, evaluate them, and be able to correct so that they conform to moral standards. We are in a very challenging period in life when we are transited into digital world, where the world is in your hands, in your small gadget called mobile phone. Everything you want in the world now is at your fingertip. So you have to be careful, because you have everything. You have all the information you want. You can get it from a small gadget called mobile phone. How you use this gadget is extremely important. It's a small gadget, but it can destroy you or can build you. So as you get to your college, have a good company. Meet people and make friendship. People who have your same aspirations, people who have same moral character that you admire. Don't associate with the people who are flashy, people who are on the fast lane of life. Those people are not going anywhere. And in life, they are short-lived. So take your time and make the right decisions. Don't forget your background, where you came from, because that's where you belong. But ensure you take that background to another level. So that's all what I want to tell you this afternoon. And I want to tell you, I'm very, very proud of you. You have done me proud. I'm a very happy person because my investment has given me 100% dividend. So I'm very, very happy that the young people I'm seeing before me here today, this is the future of tomorrow. Among you here, there is a future governors here. Among you here, there are future presidents here. Among you here, there are future anything you can imagine of. So don't underrate yourself. I had the same background. My school is Msira High School. That's where I learned. And you can see where I am. I was worse than you. I was worse than Kaiser. Me, for 4 years at MCRA, I never wore a shoe. Not even one day. I'm sure, Kaiser, you are wearing a shoe. I can see you have even good shoes. Me, I never wore any shoe. But from there, as Kaiser's done, I was among the 13 students during my class who got a first class, Division 1. Those days they were using points, point number 1 up to 8. 8 was the lowest and point 1 was like a clear A. So I moved from that school where Kaiser is coming from. So what we are telling you is that you can get what you want anywhere. Some of you are in Maseno, Kamsinga, and everywhere. But him who was in MCRA, more lower school, he managed to get an A. But those of you who are in even the best schools, you are not. So what is the difference? What makes that difference is you, the individual. So the future is in your own hands, and you determine where you'll go. As a county, we are doing a lot to improve the welfare of this county. I believe our investment in you is part of that effort. Once you finish your college and you get employment, and I want to encourage all of you to plan to create employment for yourself. From the time you go to the college, plan from the word go, you will create employment for yourself. And plan to do things that will allow you legitimate earnings. While you are in college, you can do many things that will earn you money. But don't put money as the premium, because once you put money as your goal, then you are lost. You will never move. As you have heard, we have a number of partners who we are working with, who are willing to support some of you who cannot afford to move or to go to the colleges and be able to pay. But as you have been told by our Chair of Education, there is funding that the government is offering. So start by applying for that funding. And where, if you fail for one reason or another, we also want to support you. And that's why we invited Access to come here and let you know that, yes, they are available and they can support your university or college education. So once the forms are brought to my office, we will avail them to you. And those of you who will succeed, will give you the scholarship. We are also looking for other development partners. And in this regard, I want to thank our various development partners who have been working with us, particularly in this program of high school education. You have seen Kenya Commercial Bank. They have done extremely well. They have supported us. They have sponsored a number of students through their own selection, also through my office. Cooperative Bank, they have been giving us scholarships every year, and we give them out to students who are doing extremely well. Equity Bank have worked with us all through, and we are all grateful to all these institutions who are working with us. So we have the people to help you. And it's your own now opportunity to create wealth and other benefits that you would want to create for yourself. Those of you will be doing many other courses, whether professional or whatever, we would encourage you to come over for internship in your own county. So when you close college for holidays, come back to us. Depending what we'll be doing, we will allow you to do internship with us so that you learn on what is going on as you progress with your college. So don't shy away, don't disappear, and ensure that as you pursue your education, also do community work where there is a chance for you to help the community. Do it. Because that's how you are going to build your experience. When you come out of the college, as you apply for jobs, they will ask for experience. So if you have just been pursuing academic alone, you will find that your classmate who was also doing community work, who was doing internship somewhere, will quote that I was doing this when I was out of university free, I was doing this, I was doing this. That person will get an edge over you. So make sure that you don't idle around. Finally, God was very fair. If there is any fairness in the world, it's God who has given us fairness. And one item or one opportunity that we have all been given by God equally, regardless of who you are in the society, is time. Time. If you are going to manage your time, I can assure you, you will succeed. If you are not going to manage your time, the chances that you will not succeed. So time management is something you should give priority number one. Before you sleep, plan for the next day. And as you go to sleep, evaluate whether you achieved what you set out to do in that day. If you have that culture with you, sky is not the limit. Space is the limit. And in space, there is an infinity opportunity. Thank you.
Tumuongeze gavana makofi jamani. Asante sana Your Excellency kuzungumza na watoto wako hawa ambao umewakuza. Na sasa basi tunakwenda katika kitengo cha kutambua baadhi ya wanafunzi ambao wamefanya vizuri katika mtihani wao wa kitaifa. Nani nadhani kwamba alifanya vizuri ainue mkono? Nani alifanya vizuri? Anahisi kwamba alifanya vizuri katika mtihani wa KCSE. Aya, Your Excellency, we now want to recognize students who scored B+ and above. And without much ado, I request Dr. Fauzia to please come and award. We shall start with Ian Jairus Orlando, Chavakali High School. is called B+. Ian, tafadhali njoo. Alafu pia tunaye Busera Aclases Kamusinga High School, B+. We also have Velma Kanguha Nyang'ori High, Wendy Engefu Kibisu Lugulu Girls, B+. We also have Peter Mulongo Chavakali High School. Aya basi, naomba msimame hapa, wanafunzi mpange laini hapa, kisha daktari atawapatia tuzo ili ziweze kunaswa na mitambo pale. Well, what a moment to see our second cohort of Governor Scholarship. Look at the camera, please. Asante, asante sana. Get holded by Dr. Fauzia for having stellar performance. Ndio. Asante sana. Next, I request the DCC Vihiga, Madam Florence, to please come and award the next lot who scored B+. We have not Peter, George David Obando, Musingu High School, Justin Kidake, Nanyuki High. Then we have Patience Ngoizi, Lugulu Girls, and Marion Akinyi, St. Mary's Mumias. Please come forth to receive your awards for having B+. Thank you. Next, I request area MCA to please come forth. Our area MCA, Daktari, naomba uje utuze hawa. We have Nelvin Andeso from Keve, Monica Achieng from Tartar, Timothy Wamukoya, Maranda High. We also have Elvis Lubia Okoth, Kakamega High School. And also we have Philip Makutsa Maungu from Vihiga Boys. Yabas. They are receiving amazing notebooks from KCB for people for better. Asanteni sana KCB kuweza kutupatia tuzo hizi maridadi, kuweza kupatia wanafunzi wetu. Well, next I request Chair Education. Mike, please. Mheshimiwa njoo uweze kuwatuza hawa. We have Mike Nyamondo, Stephen Osonye from Chavakali. Mike is from Vihiga High. Claire Hagasi from Kaimosi Girls. Hope Shalin from St. Bridget's. And Raban Mzee from Kakamega. Wapi makofi kwao jamani, wamefanya vizuri hawa wanafunzi wetu hawa. Asante sana. Well, now we go to those who had A-, and I request Your Excellency the Deputy Governor to please come and appreciate the second cohort Governor Scholarship who got A-. We have Wesley Ayauma from Butula High. We also have Owen Malwa, Kakamega High. Bradley Lihonzi, Kakamega High. Arnold Singochi, Kisumu Boys, Vincent Amuyunzu, Makueni High, Eugene Sava from Maseno High School. Makofi kwa A- ya Governor Scholarship.
And when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
Asante sana, Your Excellency the Governor. And last but not least, we now want to recognize those who had a plane, and therefore I request His Excellency the Governor to come and award one Karen Ondeche Moi Nangina no, huyu ni wa A-. Kunaye A-plane hapa, Juvin Kaiza tafadhali. Juvin Kaiza. Juvin Kaiza. Karen Ondeche pia njoo, hujapokea tuzo. Karen Ondeche. Karen is the best girl with A-, and Karen Ondeche is the best girl with A-, and Juvin Kaiza is the best boy A-plane. Jamani. One boy, one girl. We need one boy, one girl. Sawa. Uko na earphones? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 mic check 1 2 mic check. So it will just be freestyle. Nitauliza maswali tu mkijibu, mchangamke, furahie. Sasa Linda, we need 2 students, one boy, one girl. One, two, mic check. Mimi niko tayari. Oh, jua distance wake wawili. Nitasema wamotoke alafu ngine waje. Sawa. Ndugu, hebu niondolee hivyo viti viwili. So after our next ni Linda, select 2 ndio wengine waenda wanywe soda kuliko wasimame alafu. Sawa. Hawa ndio sasa naanza nao. Naam, raha ilioje ama kwa kweli leo hii imekuwa ni siku babu kubwa katika kaunti ya Vihiga, ambapo Mheshimiwa Gavana amekuwa akiongoza hafla ya kuweza kuwatambua kundi la pili la wanafunzi ambao wamesomea ama wamesomeshwa kupitia mradi wa Governor Scholarship. Wanafunzi hawa 108 miaka 4 iliyopita walikuwa hawana namna, hawana mbele wala nyuma ni kwa vipi watajiunga na shule ya upili, lakini kutokana na matokeo yao bora katika mtihani wa KCPE basi wakapata ufadhili katika mpango wa Governor Scholarship ambao umewasomesha kuanzia kidato cha kwanza hadi cha 4, na majuzi tu matokeo yao ya mtihani wa KCSE yametolewa. Kwa hivyo leo hii Mheshimiwa Gavana basi amekutana nao, akazungumza nao, akamwambia kwamba huu si mwisho bali ni mwanzo tu, na wakijiunga na vyuo vikuu basi wahakikisha kwamba wanazingatia maadili pamoja na kufuata ndoto za wanazotaka kufukuzia katika maisha yao. Ni wanafunzi 108 na leo hii tutasema na wachache tu watuambie hali imekuwa vipi shuleni na leo hii wanajihisi vipi. Tuanze na ndugu yangu hapa. Hebu tuambie unaitwa nani?
Kwa majina naitwa Juvin Kaiza.
Ndio.
Nimesoma katika shule ya upili ya Emusire School. Alafu nimepata alama ya A plane. Masomo yangu ya shule ya upili yamekuwa na vizingiti kadhaa. Kwanza ni hiyo kuhusu maneno na school fees. But kutokana na governor ameweza kusaidia kulipia school fees yangu na nikamaliza masomo yangu na kupata hiyo alama nzuri ambayo nimepata. So leo hii nilikuwa nasema tu asante kwa gavana wetu kwa hiyo usaidizi ambao aliweza kunipatia. Asante.
Juvin, hebu nikuulize kwamba miaka 4 iliyopita baada ya mtihani wa darasa la 8 ulidhani kwamba ungefika umbali huu?
Kusema ukweli sikutarajia kufika umbali huu kwa kuwa kitu ya kwanza hiyo fees ya kuenda high school ilikuwa shida kwa wazazi wangu. So nilikuwa nimepoteza matumaini nikijua kuwa nitajiunga na chuo ndogo yenye ilikuwa hapo kijijini, lakini kutokana na Otichilo, gavana wetu Otichilo kutokelezea kunilipia fees ndio nimefika umbali huu. Lakini kusema ukweli sikuwa natarajia umbali huu. Ni Otichilo gavana ndio ambaye amenisaidia kufika umbali huu na nasema asante.
Baada ya kufanya mtihani wako wa KCSE ukatuma maombi ya kupata matokeo kupitia kwa simu NEC, alama ikakuja A-plane. Ulijihisi vipi?
Nilihisi vizuri sana. Hadi penye niliruka juu kabisa. Nilikuwa na marafiki zangu hapo. Juu kizingatia mtihani wa mwisho nilikuwa nimepata alama ya A- ya 80 points. So sikuwa nimegonga hiyo A, only missed 1 point. But vile nilituma matokeo yangu nikapata A, nilifurahia sana, niliruka sana. Hadi jina za express hadi yani nilikuwa nimefurahia tu sana. Yeah.
Na pale nyumbani unaishi na nani?
Nyumbani nakaa na nyanya yangu na mama yangu. Sikai na baba. Baba mwisho kumuona ilikuwa mtoto kabisa huko class 1.
Yuko wapi?
Sijaijua story kumuhusu but najua anga tu yeye ni Mkamba. Sasa hivyo tu hata kama Chakos. Sijaimwona.
Ndio, na labda pale shuleni ya Msire. Maana pia mimi nimesoma Msire, tuaita box 14. Masomo yamekuaje tu kuanzia form 1 mpaka form 4? Hali imekuaje tu kwa maoni yako?
Masomo yamekuwa mazuri. Kutoka form 1 nimekuwa napata hizo A-, kufika form 2, form 3 ile ujana ukaniingia kiasi, nikapoteza kidogo, nikarudi nyuma kwa B+, A-, lakini vile nilifika kidato cha 4 nikajitambua tena vizuri, nikajua ujana ukapotea sasa. Nikarudi vizuri, nikajua inafaa niende university na inafaa nipate hiyo A. So nikarudi kwa vitabu vizuri, nikakaa nikashikilia, nikaanza kusoma ndio nika-improve drastically hadi walimu walishangaa hiyo improvement yangu. Jio level sasa kutoka B+ nikaanza kupata A- huko 8s huko tu. Nikufikia hapo nikapata A+ sasa.
Na umesema sasa hivi umechukuliwa na benki gani eti?
Benki ya Equity kutokana na hiyo mpangilio ya ELP, Equity Leaders Program ilichukua kama wanafunzi bora kwa sub county yangu ya Mwaya kwa sababu shule yetu kwa Mwaya. Tukaenda tumekuwa mafunzo Sports View Hotel Kasarani, mafunzo ya wiki 2 kuhusu maneno ya benki. So inafaa nianze kufanya banki.
Unajua umesema karibu nisikie bangi. Ndio, endelea.
Benki ya Equity, mafunzo yamekamilika tu hivi majuzi. Inafaa nijiunge kufanya kazi na branch ya Luanda leo, lakini niliomba ruhusa, wakanipa ruhusa, nitaingia Monday kazi. So nitakuwa nafanya kazi na Equity, wanapea mshahara ya 40k, alafu 20k wanakuwekea mandatory deposit ambayo utatumia maybe kwa mashughuli za accommodation ukiwa shule. So 20k kwa every month inawekwa kando, alafu 7k hizo tax za Ruto za housing levy wanakata, unabaki na almost 13k. So 13k ndio unaachiliwa kama mshahara yako. Alafu so kazi nafanya hadi July 24th. Ninakuwa mwisho ndio niachilie nijipange kujiunga na chuo kikuu.
Yaani mwanafunzi tayari umeshajua taxes za Ruto.
Sasa tuliambiwa vile ziko tukapigia hesabu.
Basi lakini una bahati, manake kama ni kumaliza tu, mimi baada ya shule ya upili kazi ya kwanza nilikuwa napewa shilingi 3,000. Lakini unapewa mshahara wa 40,000. Takutafuta pembeni bwana. Haya, huyo ni mwanafunzi mmoja wapo wa waliofaidi mradi wa Governor Scholarship. Amesema kwamba amesomea shule ya upili ya Msire box 14 kule tunavyoita, na amepata A-plane. Raha ilioje kwa wafaidi wa Governor Scholarship. Shukran Juvin. Wacha tumsikize binti. Binti, hebu tuambie majina yako nani?
Naitwa Karen Ondeche.
Ndio. Karen, umesoma shule gani? Umepata alama ngapi?
Nimesomea Moi Girls Nangili na nimepata alama ya A ondoa.
A ondoa, A-. Subject yako ile ambayo ulipenda sana katika shule ya upili ilikuwa gani? Ama zilikuwa zipi?
Nilipenda hisabati na computer studies.
Ndio. Na labda siku zijazo ungependa kufanya kazi gani?
Ningependa kufanya computer science.
Computer science. Kwa nini?
Kwa sababu teknolojia ndio inayoendesha dunia.
Na hebu tuambie, ulipomaliza masomo yako ya shule ya msingi ulikapata results KCPE, ulidhani kwamba ungefika umbali huu?
La, wakati nilipokea matokeo nilikuwa tu hopeless, sikuwa na school fees. Mzazi alikuwa ameniambia hata nipeleka kwa shule iliyo karibu ili niendeleze masomo yangu.
Lakini sasa ikakuwaje ukapata scholarship ya governor?
Ilikuwa ni Mungu tu. Wakati nilikuwa nimekaa na natarajia mzazi aje anipeleke shule, agent wa governor wakakuja nyumbani, wakanipatia form nikajaza, wakaniambia ikiwa nitafanikiwa nitaitwa meeting, na nikafanikiwa. Nikakuwa mojawapo wa wale waliochaguliwa.
Na hivi leo mmekuja kukutana na gavana. Unaweza kumwambia nini gavana Utachilo kwa mradi huu wa governor scholarship?
Ningependa kumwambia aendelee na huu mradi, maana umetufaidi sisi ambao tujiwezi, na aendelee kusomesha watoto wengine ili wafaidike.
Na wazazi nyumbani wapo?
Naam. Mama yupo ila baba simjui.
Na mama anafanya kazi gani?
Tu kibarua, kwenda kulimia watu na kurudi.
Na kwa vile umepata A-, unaweza kuwaambia nini wanafunzi wengine ambao wako kule nyumbani sasa ndio wanafanya aidha kidato chao cha 4 ama wako kidato cha kwanza, pili, tatu? Unawaambia nini kuhusiana na governor scholarship na wewe binafsi?
Na wahimiza tu watie bidii, maana kuna wakati mimi nilikuwa natia bidii shuleni na nikakuja drop, but I thank the office, nilikuja wakani guide, then nikarudi kwa laini, na ningewaambia watie bidii. Kwangu mimi ningewaambia kuwa watie bidii, wasiwe na hofu, wasome kabisa kabisa. Na gavana yu tayari kuwasaidia, mradi tu wawe wenye bidii na watiifu.
Haya, asante. Shukran binti na kila laheri katika masomo yako ya software engineer. Naam, tumeweza kuzungumza, labda nijiweke sawa sawa hapa. Tumeweza kuzungumza na baadhi ya wanafunzi ambao wamefaidika kutokana na mradi huu wa Governor Scholarship. Ama kwa kweli umeanza majuzi tu, maana miaka 4 ni kama majuzi tu mradi huu ukianza, na sasa hivi una wanafunzi zaidi ya 700. Majuzi tu tumeona wanafunzi wa kidato cha kwanza wakiweza kupewa karo hapa na mheshimiwa gavana, wakajiunga na shule mbalimbali za upili. Na sasa hili ni kundi la pili, maana la kwanza tayari liko katika vyuo vikuu. Wanafunzi hawa wanasomea kozi mbalimbali, na wanafunzi hawa ni wa kundi la pili la Governor Scholarship, na wameweza kufurahia na sasa wanasubiri kuweza kujiunga na vyuo mbalimbali kufanya kozi mbalimbali. Alisema aliyekuwa rais wa Afrika Kusini Nelson Mandela kwamba elimu ndicho kitu pekee kinachoweza kutumika kumaliza ufukara. Na kupitia kwa wanafunzi hawa basi hapa pana mainjinia, kuna madaktari, hata kuna watangazaji na kadhalika watakaoweza kubadilisha taswira si tu ya Vihiga, si tu ya taifa, bali ulimwengu mzima. Mradi huu unaendelea, na ewe mwanafunzi, walivyokushauri wenzako, ukiwa katika shule ya upili pale tia bidii, ukiwa katika shule ya msingi pale tia bidii, ili pia uwe mfaidi wa mradi wa Governor Scholarship. Kutoka kwangu Victor Wetende, ama kwa kweli gavana wetu Daktari Willibaut Chilo ni mchapakazi. Kwa heri kwa sasa. Siko sawa. Bwana. Sasa misigo.